for our meteorology segment, we're going to start out looking at surface winds of the Western world. So here are Earth's surface winds in the west. Let's look at the jet streams. Here are the jet streams of the Western world. A little bit more coherent in both hemispheres right now, although doubled up over the North Atlantic Ocean. Here are the jet streams of the eastern world. We'll rotate it just far enough to see New Zealand. A little less coherent in the northern hemisphere portion of the east. Strong jet streams in the southern hemisphere. Here are the surface winds and a very strong cyclonic system here in the North Pacific, south of the Aleutian Islands. And also one off the coast of India there. That one's looking pretty strong as well. We'll leave it there and look at some more local stuff. But first, lightningmaps.org. And we're seeing lots of lightning here in northeastern Europe. Shout out to Eugene Bagashoff. Drop me a line. Have you heard thunder? When I hear thunder, I go to lightningmaps.org and I try to convince the natives that I'm Thor and that I'm causing the thunder. Or perhaps my dad sent me a text message. You know, my dad, Odin, sent me a text message and informed me that I should create some thunder to go along with his lightning. Lots of lightning here in northeastern Europe. And we see some terrestrial lightning in the U.S. just kicking up as we make the video north of Tulsa. Hey, if you're in Tulsa, go out and look to your north. Take some time-lapse photography above the cloud tops. You may see some red jellyfish, green elves, sprites, or who knows what else. Maybe you'll see gremlins up there. And here's the NASA GOES lightning mapper. Quite a bit of lightning here across Kansas, moving into Oklahoma, Missouri, Arkansas, etc. Also some in West Texas. And Iowa, actually. Quite a bit of lightning across Iowa. Here are pressure cells right now. We're going to advance this into tomorrow. Here's where we expect pressure cells to be at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, Eastern Daylight Time tomorrow, according to the Euro forecast, the European model forecast. Next, the U.S. Doppler radar map. And we've got some heavy precipitation here over Kansas, just about to move into Missouri, northern Arkansas, and so on. It's moving a bit to the southeast. It's moving east-southeast at this point. Here's what's going on in the cloud layer. And the water vapor map should give you the best insight into the movement of these systems here. And there's not a lot of impulse from the west there, so these will be fairly predictable but fairly slow-moving systems. So while they're not colliding with dry air ahead of them, they're not being pushed by massive air behind them either. And when you're looking at the Doppler, if the Doppler isn't giving you enough information, the water vapor should really help you out, as water vapor cannot hide from the NASA GOES Interactive Weather Satellite Water Vapor Map. And that's today's meteorology segment. See you later, Twitch. We'll see you next time.